In my last video, I talked about my experience of being in an abusive relationship and how I got out of it. But I didn't cover every single detail because I didn't have enough time. I mentioned that my dad had written me a letter when I came home, and I thought I would read it out loud to you during this makeup tutorial. Dear Victoria, if it was me, I would be sad about the whole thing and feel bad about not wanting to hurt Matt. It is not your nature to be hurtful, and you have always been the person who does not judge and tries to accept people the way they are. That being said, you are also the type of person who needs support for your autism and understanding from a partner who will help you with your shortcomings and love and want you for all of the goodness and beauty you have. Matt is not a bad person, Victoria. Matt is just someone who does not have or chooses not to give you what you need in a relationship. It doesn't mean that Matt is not in love with you. It doesn't mean that Matt doesn't truly miss you and want you back. Matt had made some very serious errors in your relationship, and in my mind, that is why you are not wanting to continue to be in a relationship with him. He has hurt you emotionally and basically doesn't care that he did that to you. He is sad that you are not there, I am sure. But if he cared about you, he would not have treated you the way he did when you were on the phone with me. Yell at you about stuff that really doesn't matter. Ignore when you ask him to help you learn and assist you when your disability gets in the way of social situations. And basically say that you are choosing to be the way you are and ignore your autism. Matt has not always told you the truth. His history says he fabricates stuff, makes stuff up, bends the truth, and tries to deceive you by only telling you what he thinks he needs to tell you to keep peace with you. Matt has to be in control of everything for him to be happy. If he's not making all of the decisions regarding where you live, what you do in a day, how you eat, what you eat, clean, what you spend your money on, how he wants control of your money, who and when you talk to on the phone, these are all control issues. He does not want your hamster supplies there, doesn't want your sofa, and wanted to put it in a spare room just for his guitar practice. Matt is happy being who he is, being the way he is, and he thinks that if you don't like him the way he is, or how he treats you, or the decisions he makes, then you can leave. Or as he says, there's the door. Matt does not want to do as simple a thing as pick up his clothes. No ambition. Does not want to get a job or keep a job, and thinks it's not illegal to be on disability, so that must mean that being on disability is good enough. Matt has a lot of dreams, but that is all they are. Dreams. They won't come true without ambition. He is happy riding the ATV, visiting his parents, smoking weed and cigarettes, and playing his guitar and video games. There is no future in that. No dream home. No kids, no picket fence, no happy life with him as your partner. Ambition is getting your health matters fixed so that you can work. Ambition is quitting smoking because you can't afford it. Ambition is getting off medical marijuana and switching to something that will be covered by disability. Ambition is getting your legal issues straightened out and not using COVID as an excuse or anything else he can think of. He says he did not do the things that he was charged with and did jail time for. I think he was guilty, and that is why he is not pursuing anything more about it, because if he does, the truth will be out for you and us to see. Ambition is keeping a job and working hard, not finding reasons to blame on why you don't want to work. All the excuses he is making, all those reasons of why to not commit to a job, and doesn't want you telling him about job opportunities are for only one reason. He does not want a job. Matt does not mind your life being entwined with his family, being there every day listening to his mom call you down and treat you like crap, which you do not deserve. That won't change, and if you ask Matt to consider moving to a place closer to home, his response is no. I need to be there for my dad. Not really, but it is an answer that he wants you to believe so that he doesn't have to discuss moving with you. However, Matt does not want you to have much to do with your family. Thinks we are your security blanket. Thinks we are controlling you so he can't. He thinks we want your money. Thinks we don't care about you and just want your money. does not recognize that you need support from your family and communication with your family, tells you lies about us so that he can get you away from us, and saying that all we care about is being rich. We are not rich. We just worked hard to have the stuff that we have so that when we pass on, we can give it all to you and your brothers. None of that is accurate, but it is what Matt wants you to believe. And why? So he can get you to where he wants and can control you the way he wants you to be. That is not a healthy relationship, and that will never work out regardless of the words he tells you now or in the future. Matt is who he is, and he has shown you that. That is a good thing because now you can see what your life could have turned into.